Hello, I'm Richard, and welcome to my channel over and over and over again, which focuses on everything to do with Arsenal. Just thought I'd do this quick video just to give you all an update from the pre-season friendly that Arsenal play tonight away at MK Dons. Of course, the first pre-season friendly for the new 2020 to 21 season. Now, in the first half, Arsenal actually started with quite a strong side. They also went with the 3-4-3 formation that Mikel Arteta has been using a lot lately. So in goal was Leno, of course, back from his injury. He started in goal. Now, the back three was interesting. It was William Saliba on the right, which was, of course, his first match for Arsenal since his transfer. Rob Holding was in the centre and Kieran Tierney was on the left. So it was obviously first chance to see Saliba in action. The four across midfield, where the two wing-backs, on the right-hand side was Cedric Suarez. Whether that suggests that Bellerin's on his way out or not, we're not sure. On the left-hand side was actually Ainsley Maitland-Niles, which was a bit of a shock, seeing as he's meant to be in talks with Wolves about a transfer. So I'm not really sure what's happening with that. But he started on the right-hand side. In the centre was Granit Xhaka, and the surprise again, Mohamed Elneny. Of course, he didn't play at all last season, did he? So he got an opportunity. And in the front three, it was Bukayo Saka on the right-hand side, Eddie Nketiah through the middle, and Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang on the left. So really, really strong side in the first half. Arsenal started well, got an early goal. It was actually Elneny who scored it. Not many goals he scored for Arsenal previously. It was a bit of a defensive mistake. He's a great first-time shot from 35 yards, straight into the net over the stranded MK Dons goalkeeper. And of course, Arsenal were dominating the game in the early stages, not really playing at 100% full pelt, but they certainly dominated the game. And it was 2-0. Not long afterwards, it was Eddie Nketiah with the goal, and Bukayo Saka with the assist. So already the new season's only just started, and he's back in doing what he did quite a lot last season, having an assist, and it was Eddie Nketiah who got the goal. At that point, you'd think Arsenal were going to go on and maybe score 5 or 6, really, but they didn't. And just before half-time, MK Dons did get a goal back. It was quite a good header, actually, but it was by Rob Holding into his own net, flicking it over Bernd Leno. So at half-time, it was 2-1. The second half saw lots of changes by Arsenal. Pretty much the whole team in the end was changed. A lot of young lads came in, young academy players. It was basically an under-23 side for most of the second half. But still, Arsenal still played some good football at times. Reiss Nelson came on and actually looked really good as well. We got a third goal midway through the second half. McGuinness it was with a header, one of the young lads, a defender, central defender. It was a header from a Reiss Nelson corner, a really good header actually. I watched the highlights for that because it was a great goal. And then we did get a fourth goal as well, and it was Reiss Nelson who got that. He was initially brought down in the penalty area, and he got up himself and took the penalty, calmly slotted it away to make it 4-1. So a nice, comfortable workout for Arsenal tonight. An easy victory in the end, but obviously a lot of changes to the team and a few first-team players not playing at all, not involved at all. So that was the result. It finished MK Dons 1, Arsenal 4. It was good to see William Saliba get 45 minutes. He actually looked quite impressive in the short time that he was on. Certainly a good start for him to his Arsenal career. So looking forward to a lot more from him in the coming season. And I say it was nice to see Elneny back as well, his first appearance for a long time. And of course, he got the goal as well. So overall, a good night's work really for the team, a good run out. It's early days. We can't really read too much into it, obviously, for the season. Players like William wasn't available, and Lacazette and a lot of others didn't play. So it was also good to see Leno back in goal as well for the first half, of course, following that injury he suffered at Brighton in June. So good to see him back fit. It's going to be interesting, isn't it, to see which goalkeeper gets the nod to be number one once the season's up and running. Of course, him and Emi Martinez. It was Matt Macey, actually, who played in the second half in goal. It wasn't Martinez. So he maybe staked a claim as well to get a place in the side. Bearing in mind, he was on the bench quite a lot, wasn't he, towards the end of last season. So that was that game tonight. I say nice, comfortable victory for Arsenal. Of course, the next game is on Saturday, the Community Shield against Liverpool. I'm sure that'll be a lot more intense. I'm sure it'll be a lot stronger Arsenal side that plays most of that game. Be interesting to see what's happening with Maitland-Niles as well. I say he started this game, maybe a bit of a surprise if the transfer is imminent to Wolves, or maybe Arteta was giving him another chance to prove himself. He did okay. I say in the first half that Arsenal were probably at 70% capacity in the way that they played, but they didn't need to be any more than that against a team obviously that struggled last season. In MK Dons. So I say it was a nice 4-1 victory. Also at the end, a little brief appearance for George Lewis as well, of course, a new young lad who's joined the club. So it's good to see him get a run out as well. So now it's all eyes really on the Community Shield coming up at the weekend. I'll be doing a good preview of that coming up on the channel probably in the next day or two. As well as looking at Arsenal's history in the Community Shield and the Charity Shield, which goes back quite a long time. In fact, 90 years, 1930, it was our first Charity Shield victory. So I'll be doing a programme looking at that as well. And hopefully as well, tomorrow we should be able to bring you the Gabriel signing, because I believe that that's all done and dusted. It's just a few legal things here and there to tidy up on that. So let's hope that we can actually announce that tomorrow. The back three, if you like, is going to look quite interesting next season, isn't it? Saliba on the right, possibly David Luiz in the middle, and maybe either Pablo Mari or Gabriel on the left. That could be a good back three, that couldn't it? So it's exciting times ahead, I think, for the club. Hopefully we've got a good season to come. Fingers crossed, and certainly tonight was a good way to ease ourselves back into it. It only seems like yesterday that we finished the previous season, and it is only 3 or 4 weeks ago, isn't it? So we'll be back obviously on Saturday for the Community Shield, and I say look out for some shows I've got lined up, a live show as well, hopefully going out before the Community Shield as well, so look out for that. But in the meantime, of course, as always, come on you Gunners.